I'm gonna host a Cata RBG tournament, and it's gonna be over 2 qualifiers, and the first qualifier is gonna be 8 teams, and the second qualifier, there's gonna be 4 new teams coming in for the second one. It's actually explained better in the post. I'm just trying to wing it a bit, but there's gonna be 12 teams in total maximum in the qualifiers, and then there's gonna be a grand final afterwards with 8 teams, the ones that qualify for that. That's the plan, guys.
Go on.
Yeah. What else are we gonna say?
Only 8 teams?
Well, there's 8 teams in the first qualifier, and then 4 upcoming. The first 4 teams, they're gonna qualify directly to the final, and then we have 4 new teams coming in for the qualifier 2. So there's actually gonna be 12 teams in total, and the ladder.
Right.
What?
That's right.
Yeah. Is it hype or what? It's the hype time, guys. Hello.
Big hype.
I'm posting the post, then I can read a bit of that. Like, I don't know, it's a bit confusing when I'm telling it, but I'm just really nervous today. It's the first time I've been nervous in 10 years, guys. So, yeah. I could walk up to the hottest girl in the town right now and talk to her. It would be easier than talking about this tournament. But yeah.
So how's the tournament gonna work, Shreddy?
It's gonna be... Yeah. First
of all... Alright, so it's gonna be double elimination style?
Yeah. And best of 1 in the not in the elimination, in the qualifiers, and best of 3 in the final for the qualifiers.
That's right.
And then afterwards,
and how long is it gonna go on for?
Best of 3. It's over 3 Saturdays. The first day for the qualifier 1 is the 23rd. How do you say it? 23rd? 23rd, yeah.
Yep.
And then the 30th of November. And then we have the grand final on the 7th of December, of course, not November. I can't go back in time, like, holy smokes.
And how do teams qualify to be in this?
Teams qualify on the rating on the ladder. So you're gonna take a median of the whole team, and the median at the exact time, like maybe 1 day before the tournament or something. I think I typed it actually if it's 1 day before, or maybe just like the exactly day. I posted somewhere. I fixed everything in the post. It's hard to remember everything completely, but there's gonna be like a day where I can remove the ads. Like, I don't know why I have ads on, but yeah, I have like really few ads on. I turned it really long down, but yeah, sorry about that.
So it's the average. It's the average, right?
Yeah, it's the average.
It'll be average of the teams. Will be calculated, and that will be the seed, and then it'll be a double elimination. And what did the team win again? If they win the whole tournament?
Like, what I'm gonna do from today, I'm gonna do crowdfunding on my stream. I have this website. I'm gonna link it as well, where I do crowdfunding for the whole stream. So for the tournament, of course, because this money people can donate to the actual tournament for the prize pool, and it's only gonna go to the prize pool. I'm not taking anything for hosting or nothing. It's gonna go to the prize money. And other than that, I'm probably working on getting some sponsors. So if you have a big company or something, let me know, or a small one. Else I will try to reach out to some people. So
nice.
Yeah.
And who's gonna be announcing?
It's gonna be me and one guy I know called Bookmark. He's real chat. He has hosted Method Mayhem. And he's also been a part of the AVC before, and he has hosted like 31 tournaments before. So he's actually gonna help me out with this, because there's been some technical issues with the smaller tournaments I made. There's been some other things happening, and I fucked up some shit, and now I'm gonna go a clean shit, and from the next draft I'm gonna test everything how it works, and then I'm gonna fix the rest for the actual tournament. So yeah, that's the plan.
Let's talk about Bookmark a little bit more. Who is he?
Bookmark, it's a guy I know from back in Warcraft with Draenor. He's like an OG Cata hero guy. He's played a lot of RPGs, and he's a pumper. He's normally calling that Red Pala, bringing out the big sword on board, you know, and pumping people down. But he has multiple classes he plays. He's been on retail lately, and
but not his WoW career. What about his other career? He's pretty much stopped WoW a little bit, right? And he's been hosting tournaments for Method. He's been connecting NA and EU together to make tournaments. He's been hosting big prize pools and getting in touch with Blizzard and getting assistance from Blizzard to perfect these events. He has add-ons made for him. He's multiple day tournaments, not just the 1 day tournament, but big things. So he's going to come and help with this. Maybe we're looking at getting an add-on so that it's a better viewing experience. You should also note that he sat down with you and helped you become a better cameraman for the other add-on as well.
Yeah, already with that, and I maybe need one more course because I'm a bit retarded, So I maybe need one more course, but that's what it is, He already helped me a lot, fixed the keybinds, told me what the things does in the command thing, like how I actually can use the camera. So I'm not stuck in trees next time, guys. I promise I'm not gonna be stuck in a tree. Okay? Thank you.
So no more tree puff. That's good. Big plus. And I think it's worth getting excited for because all of the crowdfunding is going to be inaccessible from Shardy. It's going to go right through the tournament. So,
there's going to be
everything's visible.
This site I'm using is called Materino. You have probably heard about it before, but you can directly donate to the tournament here if you feel like it. It's not required for anyone. Even the teams competing, they're not required to donate anything. But I would appreciate if the people interested in this would maybe think about donating something. It doesn't need to be a lot, but it all goes to the prize pool for actual players and winners.
Yeah, and let's get everybody excited for this now. The reason that we have to tell everybody early is we have to get people to spread the word. So we're gonna get a couple teams from NA. We're gonna get a lot of teams from EU, obviously, and it's great that the tournament's gonna combine not just both regions and all players, but it's going to combine efforts to help the bracket stay alive too, because your eligibility to be in the tournament is determined by rating on the ladder, and that's how you're going to get your seed in the tournament. So pushing ladder is actually going to be really important.
Yeah, you cannot just sign up and then believe you're in the tournament even without playing the new season. You actually need to go in, get your rating up, and this way you'll even get a better seed. Let's talk a bit about that as well, because it's not only going to seed you for the tournaments, it's also probably going to make you face like different teams. If you're a good seed, you can probably get a better chance of getting up there.
Yep. So, and
it's not a draft. People sign up with full teams here. Yeah, exactly. Which guy? It's not.
It's full team sign up, and it's also encouraged that people try to learn the meta as well, because things are going to be a little bit different with Wargame. You want to talk about the rules for that, since you can pot and all that stuff in Wargame?
There's some different rules. I actually have a whole post about rules. I finished it yesterday as well. If I'm going to go here, it's like each team is allowed to have 12 players on it. So there can be 2 like stand-ins that can be swapped in the tournament. Like, so if you want to play with extra rogue for some maps, you're allowed to switch. And if you want to play with like a hunter, or maybe another boomkin, or like another tank, or another healer even, you can swap them in. But you can only allowed to play, I changed that. You're actually allowed to 4 healers as well, and 2 tanks if you want to play some different tactics.
Okay.
I actually changed
so
that.
What about people swapping specs? Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, people can like, from each game, like let me see here. What did I wrote exactly?
You bring the player, not the class.
Yeah, bring the player, not the class. Yeah.
So if I play DK, I can also swap to Holy Pally.
Yeah, you can also play Holy Pally. You can play Boomkin. You can play like Rogue even. You can learn Rogue. Like you can practice it for now and get going with that. So we're allowed to swap around.
Okay.
But I need to just state one thing clear here. But we're not gonna
rules.
You're allowed to swap for each complete round, like match. I mean, like if you're in one match, then you pick the team and you're allowed to swap one player or one spec for each round, like quickly just swap, because we're not going to sit and wait for full like remake every time. So people are allowed to. I don't know if I made it clear in the post enough. I need to check on that actually.
Okay, so one spec or player. So if a disc priest wants to switch to holy and you want to switch out feral for a hunter, that's not allowed. Only one swap.
I mean class swap. It's fine if he wants to swap this and holy, that doesn't matter. But actually if you need to lock another character, that's a different story,
Okay. So you were talking about limitations as far as potions and things like this. What are the rules?
Yeah, because there's a different thing. This is different from the ladder. Like in war games, it's a bit different because you can actually pop consumes in here, and that's I wouldn't say it's a big no-no, because we allow some things and some things we don't allow, and it stands clear in the rules. We allow flask and food buff is okay, because yeah, it's just a little bit extra damage. You can maybe spice up things a little bit, but the pots, the pre-pots, and the actually resistance pots and stuff like this, tailoring nets, engineering items, that is not normally used in RPG. There's some things that are used in RPG, like engineering goggles, cloak of fire, engineering on gloves is also possible to use, but like pots that is resistance of pre-pots or something is not allowed. It's clear in the rules what's allowed and what's not allowed. So yeah.
So we'll have the rules up for this. In general, I think flasks, Crusader Aura, and food buffs are allowed. The rest are not. The rest meaning mana pots, stat flask also not allowed. No stat alteration, things like this. No cheeky stuff. No tailoring items. No engineering items. Yeah.
What will happen with the punishment? Yeah, the punishment is gonna be like if you use if any of this is caught, then you like lose the round. You lose first this round you play in. You lose it you just lose that one. And if it happens like more than once, this of course needs to be clear reviewed and stuff by the commentators and the hosts. But if it's like happening multiple times, there's a chance to get disqualified as well. But if you pop stuff like this that's not allowed, then you lose the round. So we're kind of strict on this.
No, you should speak as you wrote it. First offense, lose round. Second offense, team completely disqualified from the whole tournament. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's better. Yeah, that was actually how I wrote it. Yeah.
Simple as. All right, I think one of the last things to talk about is who's coming, who's already committed, and what are the plans as far as inviting others.
Yeah, the plans right now is that there's gonna be a Google Docs sign up for the teams, where they can actually sign up when they have like a full team. But also before you have like a full team, if you're missing some people, I can use my Discord and make a challenge for you, and you can recruit a few people in there if you need to. Like if you need a rogue or something, you can ask, hey, I need a rogue. Ask, I have 1k plus people in my Discord, and you feel free to ask if you need something. You can check their rating, you can check the XP, you can talk a bit with the people before you recruit them. Nothing is complete before you actually sign them up, you know. So, and yeah.
So keep in mind the goal with this is to integrate with the bracket, keep the bracket alive. The goal with this is also to make it try to last through the season. So it's over 3 weekends in a maybe 3-month season. It'll be the 3 weekends.
Yeah.
We try to avoid having it go over Christmas, so that's why it's happening sooner than later. And yeah, people need to show up all 3 weekends if they want to play. So we're saying in advance to try to plan reserve Saturdays.
Yeah, for sure.
And yet, the idea is to try to meet people and get a team together early, and also even war games in the off season, things like this.
Yeah, I will like host some more draft tournaments, and I think the next one is like it's 19th, I think. Yeah, it's in 1 week. There's a draft tournament. That's just gonna be a draft. But after that, I'm probably gonna make some more like war game tournaments where they can come up with the teams and practice against other teams before. You know, I'm gonna make some stuff like that. I think that was the plan at least. So there's gonna be like sign-ups for actually war games, not draft tournament again, or after that one. So yeah, what is one guy saying here?
And a big goal with this is to try to get attention from others as well. So we're gonna talk with other big streamers, small and big actually, and hope to get them in to support and even contribute. You know, like I can really see Zico coming to be a part of this, especially if he's hopping back on for the next season. I think he'd want to be associated with this. You know, especially because we have Bookmark here. You know, so that they're gonna take it serious, and it is a serious thing. Prize pool and everything. So I think, especially when people see a prize pool involved, I think a lot more people are going to show up than you'd think.
yeah, that's at least the goal with the tournament. And if everything goes as planned, no one says there couldn't be more of these things happening. Of course, this is we're all in on this one, but I'm not saying that this would be a one-time thing if it goes well. Of course, that's so yeah.
Tell them the name. What's it called?
The tournament is called. Can we get a little sound or something? Sound effect, Velati? Is that a thing? Oh, let's go! It's called the Animalistic Ruthless Saga. That's the tournament name.
So the idea is we'll do one of these every season. Seasonal thing.
It's a seasonal thing, yeah. That's actually the plan with it. So yeah.
Alright, that's good. And we have some people already making teams, right?
Yeah, we have. I just need to check what the team name was called, but 1 second.
No, they don't have to say team.
Oh,
you can just say
I just say like, we can confirm that Yes Master from NA, he's making a team together with Gore. Big Pumpers from NA coming in strong. And I can also confirm that my boy here, Velati, he's actually making a team. So he's not going to be commentating with me this time. He's actually making his own team with some other people. Do you want to reveal about your team? Or is it just...
No, just team, just who's like... who's making a team, I think you should just focus on for now.
Yeah, and also... I have my boy, Only Grips. He's also making a team. With some of the people we used to play with back on Horde and stuff. That's the plan at least, that he's also making a team. And I've talked with multiple teams. I've talked with like some of the bigger teams as well. Like
and Relents is making a team as well?
Yeah, I don't think it's 100% confirmed yet, but he's trying at least to make a team right now. Relents as well.
He will.
I hope he will.
There.
Yeah, I think he will make it one.
He'll be there.
And
whether he makes or joins the team, he'll be there.
I've talked with people from Me Heroes as well, but they're not completely confirmed yet on anything. But we will see what happens with that. They're of course welcome, and this is going to be a competitive tournament, so everyone can make the teams with the arena players or the little PvE crew that want to slay some dragons and want to slay some players as well. They're also allowed to sign up, and it's all going to be for the new season, you know, with the rating, what it's called. Yeah. It's going to be like a median for... This season doesn't matter at all. Like, if you get hero this season or not, it doesn't even mean anything. It just means practice. But when we are... The season about... the tournament is starting, then there will be a median of all the characters. Not all the characters, all the players, you know, rating. And then, yeah, that's how...
There's a lot more people coming, too. A lot more people that are coming that don't particularly have a team yet, but they are determined to either create or join a team. A lot of people
that
we're spoken to already. So
also the thing is, if you're interested in making a team, but you maybe don't have the insane connections that some other people may have, you're allowed to ask me for help with making your team. I can literally sit and recruit people for you. I can write channels in the Discord for you, and I can make sign-ups or whatever you want. I can literally do that for you and help you with, because I know pretty much everyone in this bracket. So I can actually help you with recruiting something for a team if you're like needing something or anything, you know. So yeah.
Remember, it's a community effort. We'll help each other. We'll make sure everyone gets to play and as a team, and make sure you push the RBG bracket as well, your CR, because that matters.
I actually remember one thing, you know, Brain Deadly, what he said in original Cata. He said, "Together to the top," and it's a Cata thing again here. We're going together in this, and we are going to the top. And RBG is alive. That's for sure.
That's right.
Is there more we need to say now, or I'm just posting, or what? Do you think?
Anyone has some questions?
Questions would be appreciated. I will post this in my Discord meanwhile. And if you have another Discord and want to say something about the tournament, you can make a small post in your Discord and send a link to my Discord as well here, or a link to the... Yeah, I was planning on making a website for it as well, but that's not completely in stone yet. But I'm working on that. I'll see if it can happen soon or not. But yeah.
Well, these are the plans. Things are technically, they're still in earlier stages. Everything's going to be finished probably in a week or two, but we wanted to get the info out there early so that people can start asking around who's coming back to Cata, who's making teams, and people that maybe aren't planning to come back to Cata may reconsider because of this now, and And yeah, want to get the info out early so people have time to prepare. So it's over a month away. Start asking around, making friends, get teams together, get people excited. And we're already looking at over 50 people that are confirmed already. It's only going to go up. And that's not including some of the people from NA as well. So that's even more people.
And just to make
this is going to be a big event, and it's once per season. So this is the one big thing.
Yeah. There was actually one question, because I tried to ask Bookmark about that earlier, that thing we talked about, you know. And he has not been online today, but we'll confirm that later. With it's going to be on the EU letter, most likely.
Just make sure that we look at, make sure we make a specific post at the top of the Discord, and everyone's checked the channel for any updates on everything, on the rules, on yeah.
Can we get a
quick TLDR? Yeah, quick TLDR. Let me hit this one.
Yeah.
Quick TLDR. We're doing a once per season Cata tournament over 3 weekends with a large prize pool, with hopes of reaching, what do we say, 500 to 1,000. I think 1,000 is the main goal. We're looking at getting at least 500 euros for the winning team. It's going to be a double elimination bracket, 8 to 12 teams, depending on who shows up. It's most likely going to be 10 to 12. And yeah, everyone's invited. Each team has 12 members. You're allowed to swap out members, so you can run a typical RBG format and then maybe swap FC for Hunter, for AB, or Gilneas, since that's kind of pretty good on Gilneas, I'd say, better than FC. You could do things like this. 12 people. The seeding is pretty much determined by the bracket CR. The average on your team will be calculated, and you'll be given a seed number based on this. So we're integrating the tournament with the bracket to encourage activity on the bracket. That's the goal. So it's going to be a big season for Cata's consistent players. Bigger than the last season, for sure.
And even for the new ones that wants to return now and was thinking maybe this season is not going to be so active, or what is it? But now there's actually something happening, more to play for than only the ladder. And this is not completely like the ladder, because the rest time is different as well in these war games. It's 30 seconds, not 45, and that can actually change a lot of things for the comps. And that's why we need to practice war games before and stuff, so people can know.
So we're inviting it's a different meta. So look at this like going in. It's kind of similar to going into a different kind of WoW in a sense, like we felt in vanilla, where there was no meta and people had to try things to learn. That's kind of what war games are. If you run standard RBG comp in this tournament, I don't think that team's gonna win, personally. So this encourages trial and error and experimentation and class knowledge and fundamental knowledge. All this, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, so that
everyone has a chance.
That also means that if there's people that did well on the ladder this season, they may or may not do well in this tournament. It's not for sure. If they don't adapt to the changes, then they're like, not the changes, but the war game meta, like, then they're gonna have a hard time. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, it's about adapting to this new meta as well, for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna post it right now. I think I want to add some emojis. I didn't do that really well.
I say we wrap it up here, and then we can post this description as a YouTube video, and then people can have that there perma.
Yeah, that's the plan for sure. Let's do that.
And yeah, keep in touch with the Discord channel that this rules will be posted in, and make sure that you stay updated with any changes, progress, and all of that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Get hype for season 10.
Let's go. Giga hype, guys. Let's go.